Breaking news. Hamas has warned Israel that any encroachment or ground operation inside Gaza will be met with full force. Hamas issued an audio stating that Israeli soldiers will go back in body bags. I will play you this report so that you can listen to it and also listen to the reaction of Israel's defense minister. In fact, it is not a war of words as also a war on missile. As we speak, Israel has continued its bombardment. The same thing that Hamas also has continued its bombardment. Whereas the global community is calling for a ceasefire.
Now, it's nearly a month into the Israel-Hamas war, and with this, Israel has announced the complete encirclement of Gaza City as it intensifies its ground offensive. The fears of a war spillover are also fast becoming a reality as tensions are escalating on other fronts. In the latest, Israel has announced the encirclement of Gaza's main city, Gaza City, and the city in the north of the Gaza Strip has been the focus of Israeli attacks as part of ground offensive that vows to annihilate the Hamas militant group. Now, Israel's military chief had said on Thursday that Israeli soldiers have been operating in Gaza City for the past few days and encircling it from several directions. Israel Defense Forces released several videos in the last 24 hours that show their combat activity in Gaza, and the IDF reported that over 130 terrorists have been thwarted in past 24 hours and that the troops struck terrorist infrastructure and destroyed large numbers of weapons. The army says that the concept of a ceasefire is not currently on the table at all. Now, as Israel encircles Gaza City, Hamas's military wing has threatened in an audio address that Gaza would be a curse for Israel and has warned that its invading soldiers would go home, quote-unquote, in black bags.
ونحن نؤكد لكم بأن أعداد القتلى أكبر بكثير مما تعلنه قيادتكم، فترقبوا المزيد من جنودكم عائدين في أكياس سوداء فنحن نقاتل.
Meanwhile, a major escalation has taken place at Israel's northern border with Lebanon. The Lebanon-based militant group Hezbollah has said that it attacked 19 Israeli positions along the border simultaneously on Thursday, while the military wing of Hamas also said it fired 12 rockets from Lebanon towards the northern Israeli town of Kiryat Shmona. And these visuals on your screen are from the northern Israeli town, and they show the scope of destruction. IDF has also released a footage that shows it striking targets in southern Lebanon in retaliation to militant fire. And the military said warplanes and helicopters attacked targets belonging to the Hezbollah, including military headquarters, rocket launching positions and munitions warehouses. Now, the latest escalation on the border comes ahead of a scheduled speech of the Hezbollah chief later today. Meanwhile, U.S. National Security spokesperson says that there is no indication that Hezbollah is ready to go in full force.
Thanks to his leadership.
Consistent engagement with Israeli forces.
And as per reports, U.S. has also said that it has intelligence showing Russia's Wagner Group may send air defense system to Hezbollah. The system in question is the SA-22, which uses anti-aircraft missiles and air defense guns to intercept aircraft. Washington hasn't confirmed that the system has been sent, but it is monitoring discussions involving Wagner and Hezbollah as per the officials. Meanwhile, in Gaza, Israeli strikes hit another refugee camp, where at least 15 people have been reportedly killed after an Israeli airstrike hit a residential building in the Bureij refuge camp in central Gaza. Hamas has also released a video that claims to show an attack on an Israeli tank in Gaza. And the video shows a man creeping up to the side of the tank and placing an apparent explosive device on it.
من بين يدي مصدق ومن خلفي مصدق فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون.
Meanwhile, clashes have also erupted in the West Bank since the war began, and videos have emerged showing latest events of violence where 2 Palestinians are reportedly killed from the Israeli airstrikes in the city of Jenin. Now, the visuals on your screen are reportedly of the Israeli airstrikes. However, WION cannot verify the footage. In other updates, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has departed for his 3rd visit to Israel since the war began, and he will also visit Jordan in his fresh West Asia tour. Blinken said that he will discuss in Israel concrete steps that should be taken to minimize harm to Gaza civilians. He added that discussions will also focus on the future of Gaza when Hamas is defeated, and also ways to ensure that the conflict does not spread.